Welcome to the Boost Your Bookings Bootcamp, everybody. Can you just do me a massive favor and let me know where you are tuning in from around the world? Let me know the city and the location, and then also let me know where your properties and your business is based from around the world. I need to get like a little idea of where you are all tuning in from to be with us this evening, this afternoon, or this morning. So we've got Los Angeles. We love that. Hi, Danny. We've got Scotland, which is fantastic. I know that we're live because I can see us on the YouTube, which is great. So first things first, the question that is going to be the most common question throughout the whole week that we are together, is this being recorded? Yes, this is definitely being recorded. The beauty of this being streamed live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, you name it, is that there's a recording everywhere. So you just basically type in Mark Simpson Boostly on any of the socials, and you'll be able to come and watch the replay. Those of you that tune in live, you get the amazing opportunity to ask questions, and there will be questions. There always will be. So I'll make sure that we spend a little bit of time at the end going through all the questions that you have. Other questions that will be, I'm going to mention a Facebook group from time to time during this session. The Facebook group is called the Boost Your Bookings Facebook group. It's where you can ask any follow-up questions. It's where you can leave comments and on all that good stuff. If you are not yet in it, I'm going to put the link in the group chat now. Now on the Zoom, what's really important, everybody, is that you make sure you keep attention to the chat. I love these webinars, these masterclasses, these coaching sessions to be as interactive as possible. And with that being said, as long as it's safe to do so, I would love for you all to be as interactive as possible in the chat, please. So when I ask questions, just come and jump on in. So what are we going to be covering this week? First and foremost, my name is Mark Simpson, founder of a little company called Boostly. Nearly 10 years ago, I started helping hosts all over the world, just like you, get more bookings. And predominantly, I am known as the Book Direct guy. Obviously, I want you to get as many bookings as possible without it being on Airbnb, Booking.com, and Vrbo, which is why this training to me is super excited. Over the last 10 years, this is some cool numbers. We've been working this out. We've helped over 2,000 customers. We've powered over 20,000 listings. And in total, over the last 10 years, our clients have brought in over $1 billion in bookings with a B, which is nice. And we're just getting started. I do these trainings for free every couple of months, maybe every 3 or 4 months, because it is really good as a little reminder. And also as well, I get to showcase to you some of the new things that I am seeing and discovering in the world of marketing, in the world of sales, in the world of business, and everything else in between. This week of this being recorded, this week of this happening, there is something big happening on Friday in the USA. It is the draw for the FIFA World Cup. And I don't want this week to be totally dominated by it, because I know we've got a lot of people that aren't in the USA, aren't in Canada, aren't in Mexico that are tuning in. But also as well, there aren't many people that are going to be in and around the World Cup venues. So I'm definitely going to touch upon it. I'm definitely going to talk about it, because there is definitely something that we can all learn and adapt and use in the playbook when a big event comes to our city, town, or location or country in the future. And what we are going to do on Wednesday is I've invited in one of the best revenue managers that I know to come in, and he's going to run a session on how to best prepare. I've also reached out to a couple of other fantastic revenue managers, and I've reached out to Price Labs, AirDNA, everybody to help give us some free resources to give to you. So if you are somebody, for example, who is in Los Angeles, that's where one of the World Cup venues is, we want to make sure that you are best prepared. And there's so many things we can be doing. Now, what I would love to know, just from everybody that is tuning in with us today, is your business name, your website. Go and give your business a pitch and a promote, whether you're watching in the Zoom or whether you are live on the socials. Give your business name a pitch, where you are, your business name, maybe your website, how many properties you've got, who you're looking to host, or Are you looking to take on more properties? This is your chance to give your business a pitch and a promote. It's the best time to do it. You never know who is going to be watching. So we've got a lot of people now joining us in the Zoom room. There's loads of people joining us live, which is fantastic. This is your chance to give yourself a bit of pitch and promote. Okay, so let's get started. I want this session to be about 45 minutes, leave room for a bit of questions, and we're definitely going to finish on the hour. Those of you in the United Kingdom, this is now 6:06 p.m. We're going to be going to 7 p.m. in the UK. So whatever time zone you are in the world, just please work it out from there. For those of you that are in the Zoom, or those of you that are watching live, if for whatever reason it starts to glitch or it starts to go a little bit funny, just log out, log back in, and it's absolutely fine. I promise you this. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that I want to do is I revisited this and I sort of walked through this back in September. So in September, if you were with us, you will know that I ran a special bit of training, which was leveling up your ChatGPT account. And what I want to do very quickly, I want to walk you through how we can level up again, because the things have changed. It changes a lot, this old thing called AI. And I want to level you up one more time because there's new things that I've learned that have helped me level up my ChatGPT account. And I want to teach it to you so you can take it on board. So just a quick shows of hands in the Zoom chat. Give me a yes or a no as you are watching this. Did you take part in the September training when we worked on AI? Just a simple yes or a simple no. Okay, lots of no's, lots of yeses. So this would be a nice little reminder. So as you all know, or as you may not know, your ChatGPT account has had a bit of an upgrade recently. One of the main things that ChatGPT now does is it's got a really good memory. Now, if you have got any family members or any friends or any work colleagues that have access to your ChatGPT account, my advice, go and kick them out right now. Because now that ChatGPT has got memory, you want it to be just you that has got access to this. And if you haven't already, I do recommend everybody upgrading to that £20 or $20 a month package, because the Plus package now is even better than it was before. Now, I haven't got a lot of time to go through everything, but I want to show you a couple of very simple wins that you can do to start leveling up your ChatGPT accounts. One of the first things that you're going to do is you come into settings. Once you come into settings, if you look at the screen now, and if I can zoom in, and I will do, you will see, and you can do this on your phone, you can do this on your computer while I'm doing this, is absolutely fine. You've got all of these tabs down the left, and you've got all of these tabs down the right. Now, for most of these, you don't need to pay attention to, but there's one section that I really want you to pay attention to. Now, you have got the ability to upgrade your ChatGPT, and you can do so by the instructions that you give them. So if you've ever come onto ChatGPT and you've got a little bit annoyed with the answers that you're getting, or if you're basically upset that it's always giving you M dashes, which is those long lines, or it gives you, emojis all of the time, you need to come into custom instructions. Now, back in September, I shared my first version of this, which was good, but it's recently been upgraded. So I've got an upgraded prompt to give you. So when I say prompt, it just means the information that you are going to give to your AI of choice, right? And you can do this on ChatGPT. You can do this on Gemini. You can do this on Grok. You can do this on Cloud. It is all the same. In fact, let's do a little poll right now in the Zoom chat. Which is your AI of choice? Is it ChatGPT? Is it Gemini? Is it Cloud? Which ones are the ones that you are using? If you're not using any, just put none. For the most part, everyone's going to put chat for ChatGPT. We've got a smattering of Cloud. We've got a smattering of Perplexity. And we've got a smattering of Gemini as well. We've got one called Jen's Park, which is cool. DeepSeek is another one. Okay, cool. So majority are using ChatGPT. Thank you for answering that. So first thing what you're going to do is you're going to come and paste this in. Now, I'm going to put this link in a second into the Zoom chat. For those of you that aren't in the Zoom chat, you've got to be in the Zoom chat to get this. Otherwise, take a screenshot and ask ChatGPT to write it out. So only the Zoom chat people will get this. So basically, the prompt that we're putting in will level up your ChatGPT experience. So I'm going to read it out. You are the best business coach, consultant, advisor, copywriter, social media strategist, and YouTube expert in the world. Every answer must be strategic, practical, and grounded in real business reality. You got to help a founder grow a business, fix operations, improve marketing, build systems, increase revenue, and create world-class content. Think like a consultant and break down answers into clear sections. Focus on clarity, logic, practical next steps. Treat every question like a real business problem. Use an example to keep it grounded. Write it like you are chatting to a smart mate/friend over coffee. Natural, direct, simple. No jargon, no fluff. Keep steps or checklists people can use straight away. Stay consistent. Keep it tight. The rules are this. Number 1, no M dashes or N dashes, no emojis, no hashtags. Now, I put UK spelling only because obviously I'm from Britain. I'm from British. I speak UK spelling. I speak UK. But if you're in the US, you put USA spelling only. Avoid generic AI phrasing. Output must be specific and actionable. No theory without an example. No suggestion without how to implement. For YouTube, social, email, and copy, optimize for clarity, retention, clicks, or conversions. And this is key. Response process. Rate your draft 1 to 10. List improvements. Make them. Share the 10 out of 10 version. Ask 3 smart questions before replying. Do not guess. If I say just do it, skip the questions and deliver the final answer. And the final rule is write it like the best strategic and copywriter alive. Explain your reasoning and link to real advice. So this is massive. And this is one that you can literally now copy. So copy it, come into your ChatGPT and just paste it right here into your custom instructions. Now, the reason why this is important is because otherwise you just get simple generic advice. So when you've gone ahead and done that, just let me know in the chat. If you want to do this after this live, come on into the Facebook group and then let me know. So again, right now, this has been upgraded, which is fantastic. That's the first step there. So second thing that I want for you to realize about is these things called GPTs. So these GPTs, these are specifically trained topics and subjects that will help you. As you can see on the left-hand side here, I've got lots and lots and lots of different little GPTs, and I'm going to show you how to create one. Now, before we do that, I'm just going to do a little poll. Just give me a yes or a no. Have you ever created your own GPT? Have you had a go doing this? And again, simple yes or a simple no. Fantastic. Several. Robert, you are on this. You are fantastic with AI. So good. A little bit of yes, a little bit of no. Now, last time that I was with you, I gave you this. So this is the Alex Hormozi bot. Okay. This is everything that has been trained on Alex Hormozi. And I showed you how to create this. So the reason why GPTs are cool, and I'll just let you know, is that GPTs are fantastic because when you go and speak to normal chat GPT like this, again, if I ask an advice on sales, if I ask an advice on marketing, the response that it brings back will be collection of advice that is scattered around the internet. It gets their sources from everywhere. But when you create a certain GPT, it means that it's trained on that source of information that you are giving it. Now, Alex Hormozi, if you know him or if you don't, if you like him or if you don't, he's a very, very talented gentleman. And the advice that he gives has helped me a lot in marketing, sales, and social media, etc. So I wanted to create a bot that was solely trained on Alex Hormozi. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. And again, for those of you that are in the Zoom room, I'm going to give you the exact files that I used to train him. So if you go ahead now, and I'm going to put this in here and put this in here. So I've collected this information over the years, and I'm going to pop it in here. Now, all you need to do with this Google Drive, so in the Zoom chat, go and save it, please, because don't do it now because it will take a while. you're going to take that Google Drive and you're going to download all the information to your computer. It might take a while. It might take 30 minutes. It might take an hour. It might take a couple of hours. In there is every single piece of advice that Alex Hormozi has ever given out. Okay. So every single thing that he has done, from YouTube to podcast to his books, is in that Google Drive. And there's a lot of information in there. You download it to your computer, and all that you are going to do is you're going to come in and click create. So let me just walk you through that step again. You're going to go to Explore, GPTs, and you're going to go to Create. You will see a screen that looks like this. Now, all that you do is you come into Configure. And again, if I'm going too fast, the replay will be made available for you afterwards. And you're going to come down. You're going to click on the little box that says Code Interpreter and Data Analysis. Ignore that. And then you're going to click on Upload Files. And if I go into my downloads, all of these here is Alex Hormozi. I'm just going to go for the one that is the lightest, which is this one here. And what it's going to start doing is it's going to start uploading it, and it's going to sit in this knowledge base. Now, in true Blue Peter style, I'm going to show you one that I made earlier, because it takes a while to create. It could take you hours to create it. Now, unfortunately, I would love just to be able to share this link with you so you can just chat to the bot that I created. But because Alex Hormozi is a public figure, it won't let me create a GPT that I could share with anybody, unfortunately. So you've got to create your own. But what I can do is I can show you what it looks like when it's completed. So bearing in mind that I have used those files that I've shared with you, and I've uploaded, as you can see, all of them to here, it will look a little bit like this. And as you can see, it's got the picture, the name, the description, and it's also got instructions as well. So when I type a question now, and when I ask this ChatGPT version of Alex Hormozi, the questions that I get back in the chat will be based on his skill base. So again, we've just instantly leveled up our ChatGPT experience. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, Mark, I know all of this. You've shown me this before. Why are you showing me again? That's 1. To 10 being, wow, Mark, you've just rocked my world. Where are you at the moment in your ChatGPT, what I've shown you so far? Give me a 1 to a 10. Thank you, Chris. Okay, Matt's giving me a 3, so I'm excited to show him what I'm going to do next. Yes, Rob, I have definitely shown this before. This is just a nice little rephrase, a little rehash to show people again, because there's a lot of people who haven't seen this before. But absolutely, Tina's a 1. Yes, good. Okay, so I've got something new to show you. Okay, so last week, Google upgraded their Gemini AI, LLM. Okay, so now they've got Google Gemini 3. And it got the whole internet going, wow. Now, if you don't know what Gemini is, go and check it out. Harrow has said he's using it, gemini.google.com. I've upgraded, and you know, it was pricey to upgrade. It was about £100. And I've been playing around with it a month. And to be honest, I didn't really get a lot from this. But I then was told to check out notebooklm.google.com. Now, a lot of you may have been using NotebookLM before. Some of you may not. But I definitely recommend that you check it out. So it's notebooklm.google.com. Let me put the link, in the Zoom. Now, you may have to pay to get this. You may not. I don't know. Go ahead and do your own research. Ask ChatGPT. But let me just show you what I've got here. So, when you've got Notebook LM, you can create a new notebook. So I've just created one now. Everything that I just showed you just then, as Robert pointed out, I did this back in September. The exact same thing. I spread it out over 47 minutes. I've given you a condensed version. What I did was I came onto the YouTube video. So Boostly YouTube, and every single one of you can do this. I came down to the description and I hit show transcription. Okay, I then did copy and I copied everything. So it took all of the words that I said in this 47-minute video, and it took all of the comments in there as well. Now, what I did then is I came over to Notebook LM, like I've just done now. I've hit create new notebook. And all I've done is I've gone to copied text, which is here, and I've pasted it in, and I've hit insert. Now, bearing in mind, ladies and gents, all that I have done is I've gone to a YouTube video, one of my YouTube videos, and I went to the transcript and I hit copy all and paste. Okay. Now watch what I can do. I'm just going to tap a couple of these. So right now I've clicked on slide deck. I've clicked on infographic. I've clicked on audio overview and video overview, and it's going ahead and it is creating it for me. That is literally all I did. And I'm going to show you again one that I did earlier. So again, that is notebooklm.com. So I've been doing a lot of research, excuse me, on the World Cup. As you can see, this Friday is going to be the FIFA World Cup draw for 2026. Now, all I did here is I went on and I just copied and pasted a load of videos that I've seen around the internet. I did a bit of a deep research on ChatGPT and I pasted it all in exactly how I just showed you then. And tap that button. So again, I haven't had to do a lot of work here, but let me just show you what it can create. So if I click on, which one is this one? So this right here, if you've been on my Instagram account over the course of the last few days, you will see that it's created me these slides. And everything here is like 99% spot on. Unreal. The other thing that it has done as well is it has created for me an infographic. So if I come on here, it's the winning the 2026 World Cup, a host guide to maximum profit. So again, insane by tapping buttons. So right now at your disposal, all of you, you can take any voice note. You can literally open up your phone. You can talk into your phone and you can go and just brain dump a 10-minute discussion of where you want your business to be, how many properties you want to grow to, how much revenue goals you want to get to. You can take the transcription, upload it to here, and it will turn it into a podcast that you can talk to. So if I tap this button, oh, that's video, sorry. Where's my audio? This one here.
The countdown is officially on for the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
And if I hit that interactive button, I can talk to it, which is insane. If I wanted a mind map, so it will do a mind map. If I wanted flashcards, actually, it's already done that for me. Where's the mind map? So if I wanted the mind map, it will do that for me. This is happening literally in minutes, which is insane. So if I was to come back to here, and if this is the one that I created literally from that transcript that I just showed you, it has put that whole transcript into an infographic. So start to think. This is where I throw the question open to you. With this Notebook LM, how do you think you can use it for your day-to-day business? Again, you can just take any transcript. Let me show you one more. There's a chap that I follow on social media called James Smith. He's really good on YouTube, really good on everything. And he did a 2-hour YouTube video last week showing how he built his multi-million-dollar business. I just took the transcript again, turned it into an infographic, which again, I could post that on LinkedIn and it would get attention. I would post it on Facebook and it would get attention. I have done because I did do. So that is Notebook LM. So please do tap into it. I feel like it is such a untalked about tool that will massively help. Okay, so 25 minutes in. Let's do another little question from the scale of 1 being, Mark, why are you showing me this? I know all of this. I don't need to know more of this. To 10, Mark, wow, you've just literally blown my mind. I want to get stuck in and use all these tools. Where are you at? Fiona, don't worry if it's blurry. You can catch the replay. Fantastic. Cool. Juan, Danny, Graham, I'm excited to see what you do with what you see. Chris, fantastic. Good. Okay, so let's move on to the topic of the agenda, which is the FIFA World Cup. Now, like I mentioned at the top, there is going to be a lot of talk this week from me about the FIFA World Cup draw because it is happening on Friday at 5 p.m. UK, 12 p.m. Eastern in America. And it is going to be, obviously, the FIFA World Cup is happening in June and July. Now, just because the FIFA World Cup is happening, and just because, let's just say, it's not in your town or city, it doesn't mean what I can show you to impact you. And Robert, no, unfortunately not. If there was, I wouldn't have used Notebook because I love ChatGPT, but Notebook, again. So Robert asked the question, is there a way to use ChatGPT to do what you did with Notebook LM? Unfortunately not. So going back to the World Cup, there are a lot of people that I've been posting. So I did a post in the Bigger Pockets forum. I did a post in 4 top Facebook groups with about 20,000 people in. And I asked the question, how are you best getting prepared for the FIFA World Cup? And a lot of people just poo-pooed it, saying it's not going to affect me in any way, shape or form. And I'm going to use this week to politely disagree with you, because what this week will show is how to best get prepared for when an event comes into your town, city, location, or country or state. Because when the World Cup draw drops and when the World Cup happens, yes, it is going to impact the cities where it's happening. And if you don't know the cities where the World Cup is happening, please just come on over to my Facebook page, because I did a big post about it today. So it's in Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Houston, Kansas, Los Angeles, Miami, New Jersey, Philadelphia, San Francisco Bay, Seattle, Toronto in Canada, Vancouver in Canada, and in Mexico, it's in Guadalajara, Mexico City, and Monterrey. Now, the first thing that I was going to say to everybody is that not only will it affect people in those cities, it will also have a good impact of everybody who is in a 3-hour drive radius of those cities. Because number one, yes, people are going to fly in and drive in for the World Cup, for the things that are going on. But also as well, you've got to think about the locals who live in that city. Those of you, when the World Cup comes to these cities during this time, it's going to be a nightmare. So the locals will want to escape. So if you're in a drive-to area up to about 3 hours outside, you can be targeting the people who live in those cities with some really good social media posts, with some really good email copy, even with some maybe paid ads, with meta ads, to say, hey, escape the World Cup, come to us, and you'll be able to benefit from it. If you've got any guests that have stayed with you in the past and you look at your CRM, and if you look at your data, I say 3 hours because, again, it depends on what state you're in. You know what I mean? Like for Florida, like Robert was saying, what's the circumference of the World Cup effect? 3-hour drive. I'm just saying a 1 to 2 to 3 hour drive. Think back to the COVID days. Think down to the lockdown days when drive-to destinations were really popular. Think about that. The 1, the 2, the 3 hours. That's where basically I'm coming with that from. And the reason why I was saying that is that you can definitely look at your data, look to people that are from those cities, and you can reach out to them and say, hey, you know, World Cup's coming. There's going to be millions of people coming in. Come and escape to us. And if you can do that, you can definitely grab the attention. Now, that's not what this post is about. This post here that I'm showing you is something that Sebastian, who is somebody that I've known for a long time now, has done this post on LinkedIn, and I thought it was genius. So the post is this, and if you can't see it, let me see if I can blow it up on the screen. I'm at the airport waiting for my flight, and this article popped up on my feed about the insane parking rates during next summer's World Cup. So really good hook. Number 2, from $75 to $175 cars, with rates going up as the tournament progresses. That is more expensive than tickets in the prior World Cups. If you are a Loggia guest staying in our Midtown location, you can save a fortune riding the Metro Rail down to the NRG Stadium, as there's a stop right outside the apartment community. If you're coming to Houston next summer, especially for an internship or an extended stays, then book early. We're already making block bookings for companies looking to house people. FIFA has a 5,000 hotel room dorm block in downtown Houston. There's less than 10K rooms available to start with, so it's going to be busy. Oh, and the Metro Rail is great for getting downtown as well from Loggia Midtown. That is such a fantastic post. So if you are in the city and if you are going to be affected, These are the sort of things that you can be putting out on social media, putting out on ads, putting out on emails, but also as well, you can be putting this into your OTA listings. So, for example, the stat that I keep saying, and it's a lot, is 70% of all direct bookings come on the back of an OTA search. Okay, so use your OTA listings, and we're definitely going to be talking about this over the coming week to get in front of the people that are looking for World Cup accommodation next year. This is one example of many. Who would like me to put this in the Zoom chat? Let me know and I'll pop it in. Mark, the Barmy Army is doing this to Brisbane in Queensland, Australia for the second test this next week. Fantastic. So again, it doesn't have to be the FIFA World Cup. You can definitely take these tactics and you can use it when a big event is coming to town. Obviously, the world went crazy when Taylor Swift just did her big Eras tour. It generated lots of money when they traveled around. These are the same thing, but the reason why this Friday is big is because when this World Cup draw happens on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. UK, 12 p.m. Eastern, the countries will know which cities they're playing in throughout the group stages in June. So you've got to be prepared. If you're not prepared, then you could potentially lose money on this one. On Wednesday, we're going to have a revenue management expert come in just to make sure that you're all ready. Price Labs, if you're using Price Labs and if you're in one of these cities, they are already adjusting rates, but there's things that you definitely can be doing. Okay, so do we have any questions? Do we have anybody that has got any questions about the ChatGPT that I showed, about the AI that I showed, about how to get best prepared for the World Cup? This is obviously day one of free live videos. Danny, if we're regulated to a 30-day minimum, can we apply these strategies for FIFA? So this is one thing that I would definitely be aware of. And every single city, every single town is going to work differently on this one, Danny. In Vancouver, and Vancouver is probably as strict as you have it down where you are, they have got very strict short-term rental laws up there in Canada. But they have just, as in of last week, put an amendment forward where for the World Cup, they will drop the restrictions. It's happened in Edinburgh, in Scotland. It's happening elsewhere. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they do something similar in New York. And the reason being is that hotel rooms in Vancouver are already sold out. There are some hotel rooms that are charging and quoting $2,000 a night for the World Cup. With that being said, there are places that are crying out for short-term rentals. The amazing Tyann Mason Hart. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second. Let me just bring up Tyann's name. Marsnick Hammond has been doing a lot of work in Branson in Missouri because there are so many, they're literally calling out for people to become hosts for the FIFA World Cup. And Tyann has put together a welcome pack for brand new hosts. So with all that being said, keep an eye on your local city laws. Keep an eye on what is happening in your towns and your cities, because between now and June, there may be a case where those laws get relaxed slightly. Again, I can't guarantee it. We don't know what's going to happen with all of these things, but there's a chance that it definitely could. Well, a chance that it could happen. Have you made progress in chaining tools together such as ChatGPT, Canva, and Go high level? No, I have not been able to do that yet, but there's definitely an interesting chap that you should be paying attention to on LinkedIn, and let me just share him here, called Graham Donahue. He's a very, very smart chap. I've got to know him really well over the past few years. He is somebody that's definitely worthwhile paying attention to when it comes to that question. Robert. Rachel, for those host cities, I'm in Kansas City, how much more should the prices be for the event dates? 3 times normal prices or higher? So this is what, Rachel, fantastic question. This is exactly the sort of question that I wanted to bring a revenue manager in who is doing this for his clients every single day, every single hour at the moment. There is a bit of back of the napkin maths that people have been suggesting, which is 300 to 500% high up. But on Wednesday, this is exactly why I'm bringing in this revenue manager expert who will be able to help. Now, like I said, if you are with Price Labs are already doing their bit, which is fantastic. But the revenue manager will be able to come in and give more. There's also another fantastic tool. Jamie Lane from AirDNA sent me this. So it's a link to the AirDNA website. Let me pull it up on the screen now. If I can show you this. So this is a landing page that is being created for short-term rental data. You said you were in Kansas. So what I can do here is I can come down to group stage and I can come to occupancy rate. And if I come down to Kansas, it will walk you through the occupancy rate. It can walk you through demand, Kansas City, and you can do loads of cool stuff on it. There's video here to show you how to understand the numbers. So definitely go and check that out. Yeah, again, I can't get involved in local city politics, Matt, because I would be lying if I'm saying that I'm literally up to the date and in the knowledge with it all. There's much more qualified people to speak to than that. Just literally as I was doing my research for this, I literally pulled in as many resources as possible, and I saw that there was a thing on happening last week in places like Vancouver, etc. But yeah, great point. There's some bananas things happening around the world with short-term rentals. We all know that. You don't need me to tell you that. Okay, fantastic questions coming in. Let me just check the live questions. I'd want to just double check there's nothing live. Oh my gosh, there's loads in here. There's tons. Somebody saying, yes, if you want to come and join the Zoom room, those of you that are watching on LinkedIn, then all you have to do, come and join the Facebook group, which is here and is here. This is the Boost Your Bookings Bootcamp. The Zoom room link is exclusively in here, so you'll be able to come and check it. Okay, so we're going to be with you every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've got some posts going out on Thursday. I can't go live just because we've got family things happening, and I can't go live on Friday. Again, family things happening. But I definitely will be online, and I'll be helping you as much as possible. So tomorrow, we're going to be going live a little bit later. Again, family things happening. But I'm going to be going live at 9 p.m. UK, which is going to be 3 p.m. Eastern time. I've got something special lined up for tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we're back at 6 p.m. UK, which is 1 p.m. Eastern. And I've got that special guest with me then. If you have got any questions, if there's anything at all that has come up, please go ahead and jump into the group. I'm going to put day one questions in here. Literally, I'm going to post it now. And I'll tag you in so you can all see it. Day one questions, fire away below. And then if there's anything that you're watching on the replay thinking, I wish I asked him that during the live, then come ahead and ask me here. With that being said, we've gone through a lot. Let me just share those links one more time. This right here is the custom instructions that I've got. Graham Donahue is here. So this is the custom instructions. You copy this, you paste it into your chat GPT. You come into here, you come into settings, personalization, paste it in here. It instantly levels up your chat GPT experience. Unbelievable. Secondly, come and grab all of this. This is going to be so you can create your Alex Hormozi GPT. And again, the video, if you watch it back, you can do so. The final thing that I showed you was Notebook LM. And again, go and watch a podcast. Go and see anything. Do a brain dump. Anything that you want to do more on, go into here, create the notebook, paste in anything, and just turn it into something cool. Now, for example, I used this last week. I think I did this on Friday. We've got a new product coming out called Boostly Connect. And I was struggling to create some cool infographics and to create some things around it, some images for social media. I did a Loom video, and on the Loom, I just explained everything about what it's going to be about. And then I came and pasted it into here, and I tapped on infographic, And it turned it into this really cool infographic, which explained it fantastically, which is, exactly what we're going to be doing. We want to create a unified place where you can sync all of your data from your property management software, and you'll be able to launch a booking website instantly. So, for example, with the World Cup, if you wanted to create mini online travel agents for all of the host cities, but you haven't got the inventory in your portfolio, but you knew people that were there. So, for example, Danny in LA, Rachel who's in Kansas, and if you went to them and go, hey, I'd love to market your properties for you. Any booking that I get, just give me a little 5% commission. And they go, yeah, absolutely. You'll be able to get access to their properties via their PMS, put it into this one central hub, which is called Connect. And then you can connect it and create your own mini micro niche OTA sites in minutes, literally minutes, which is awesome. It's not going to replace your main direct booking site, but you can definitely have some fun. And this is where I see the future of what we're doing at Boostly with all these cool things. And obviously it's linked into Go High Level and all that fantastic stuff. So again, I was having trouble to put this down into image form. I pasted in my my brain dump into here, and it's not only turned it into a infographic, it's also turned it into a video as well.
All right, today we're going to dive into a
which is awesome. I'm glad you like the Hormozy bot, Robert. I love it too. It helps me with a lot of my copy as well. And that's everything that we covered. Please do go and watch this back. I've got through a lot tonight. I want to get through a lot this week. So I really do appreciate you all tuning in. All I ask, because I'm doing all of this for free, I just ask one massive, massive favor. If you can just come on to this Facebook post here, I'm going to change it not to be padlocked. That's for one. I'm going to make it public. However you make it public. As soon as it's not live, I can make it public. If you can just go ahead and share that for me, just hit that share button where it'll be, and just share it into Facebook groups, spread the word. That's literally all I ask, just to spread the word of what we're doing here, because there are so many people that do not realize what is going to be coming with the world of FIFA and everything that's happening. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow. Please come and ask further questions. And with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in.